Hey everyone, this is the third Air Gym competition of the spring 2022 season. This will be the Blaine versus Burnsville course here. This is a 4-minute time limit and has 10 obstacles total, and there is one 2-point obstacle for the 10 to 13 advanced and up. The first obstacle we're going to have here is the pillars and steps all the way through. You can use hands and feet as you're going through it, all the way onto the very last step there. For different age groups, we'll be changing up the size and the distances for all of these. Go through hands and feet. So onto here is the clear for this obstacle. From there, you'll be able to come on down, and you're going to be going to the second obstacle, which is a trampoline jump into the descending rings. Going all the way through the end pad there. Certain age groups would just be lowering down the rings or even them out some bit. And this one then is upper body only, and then onto the pad. On this pad, basically past this plane and being at least 2 feet onto here clears this obstacle. From here, you'll come on down and get on over to this upper pad here for the start of our third obstacle. This is our balance lane here. The clear for this obstacle will be the red bar there. Different age groups will also then, we can hang down a trapeze bar to make it a little bit lower and easier reach for you, and then that will be your clear on there. This one here, certain age groups will be lower body only. Some intermediate groups will be hands and feet allowed. They'll be able to go over that with your course walk through there. And onto here, and then onto there, clears this obstacle. Now from here, you have a choice here. You're able to just continue on into the next obstacle, or if you'd like, you can drop down and shake out and climb back up then. The start of the next obstacle is once you have actually touched the ring from the bar here. So you are starting from the bar, going into the ring here, but you can choose to drop down in between these obstacles here if you want to. This next one here is the ring hopper. Competitors will be going to the ring there and hopping it across to the next hanging hold there. Certain intermediate groups might have 2 rings on here, so you can reach one over, or like 6-9 intermediates will have a ring on each one type thing. So that again will be described in your walkthroughs the day of. And then again from here, the clear is again the bar up here. Once you get a hand onto here to clear, and again, you can drop down or continue on in the next obstacle. And then again, it starts once you have engaged the obstacle, which is these rings here from the bar. So there will be a pad here that you can then get back up onto and go through. Next obstacle here from the bar, you'll be going onto the rings here and hopping them through all the way then to the dismount mat there. Some younger age groups might just have only the pipe that is lowered down and be more like a SLOTH thing. But for this is like the 10 to 13 and up, we'll be hopping it all the way through. And then onto your raised dismount mat, which will be clearly marked for you in the competition. Over here, our next obstacle is trampoline into the flying squirrels, and then pumpkins, and into rumbling dice. Certain younger groups will just have 2, either the pumpkin or trapeze bar, and it's dismounting off that. But the advanced groups and up will be going then up onto the rumbling dice and then dismounting off of that. And this one here is again upper body only. And you're able to just line onto on or past the red mat here. From here, this is going to be your start platform for the next obstacle. It's the double steps or double pipes for some of the intermediate groups. This one here is for intermediate groups, and 6-9 advanced will just be a 1-point obstacle. For the 10-30 advanced and up, this is a 2-point obstacle combined with our next obstacle, which is the TEETER tower there. So double steps and pipes, just hands only. You can use as many or as few rungs as you like. And then once we get to the next one here, for the advanced who are doing it as 2-point obstacle, you're transferring straight from the beams onto that TEETER pipe there, and then you gotta tip it to get onto the back platform there. For intermediate and young groups, it'll be a separate obstacle, which will have a mat there you dismount onto, and then again, can teeter your way through it. Here, gotta make the dismount onto it, about tipping it up, and then teetering it forward, and then clearing onto this mat here. For then the 10-13 advanced, basically all those who had this at the 2-point obstacle, you will then also have the salmon ladder as one of your obstacles. For 10-13 advanced, just going up 2 rungs. For 14 plus and adults, it's all the way to the top and just getting the bar up there and into the top rungs to get the clear. Again, for the 10-13, it's just up 2 rungs. Once it's in there, you've cleared it and can drop down. Clear. And then you can drop down. This obstacle here is the zip line down and past. So this obstacle here, you're gonna be zip lining down, and there are rings all along the side of the edges here. At any point, once you get to the rings, you can grab onto those. And then from there, you're gonna be dismounting onto the red mat back here. But if you happen to zip past too far, you're then gonna have to come up more of the rings up here. So it's basically kind of more of a timing obstacle. The earlier you're able to grab one, the easier it's going to be for you to get onto the dismount mat. So again, onto there if you can. And then build up swing. Go on or past this mat here. Again, zip lines, if you happen to go down, that's fine, just don't drop down. You will grab onto any hanging holds along the edge here to work your way back up, and then dismount on or past this mat here. And the last obstacle, guys, will be the warp wall. Standard rules for those. Older groups, we got the tall warp wall, and then we'll have smaller walls for the younger and intermediate groups. You get 3 tries on the wall, and must get your entire body up and over it for your time to stop. Time's not stopped yet, they're not stopped. Again, so there are 10 obstacles in this course, with 10 points or 11 points for the advanced and up for 10-13. You have a 4-minute time limit. Thanks, guys.